Hello everybody, it is the TheNerdyCoder here, and today we are going to start a new Java coding series. This is not for the beginner. This is for someone who knows a bit about what they're doing, and is ready to get into the graphic user interface part of Java. And that's exactly what I'm here to do. So, let's get started. I've got a project here along with all my other junk that I do. I got my new class here, got it set up in a package. So you should know a little bit about importing, so we're just going to import javax.swing.star. And yeah, it's not used yet, but right now we're going to have public class main extends jframe. So what that means is a jframe is kind of like a window. It's the Java frame of your computer. I always just make sure to add that because I don't like seeing any of the errors or warnings or anything. But that's just something, I'm not really sure what it does. I'm pretty sure though it's for compatibility with other operating systems, given that this is cross-platform language that we have. So now we'll just create our public static, spell static right, void main, the string args, and we'll just type in here new main. Probably haven't done that before, but what we do is come down here and we create an object of our whatever you want to call this, our file, our class, but we're creating an object of main, and right here it just says it's going to make a new object of it, execute whatever is inside of this main thing right here. So we're going to type super, and we're going to have, this is going to be the title of our window, so let's just say my first GUI. What it's basically doing is super, it goes to JFrame and it tells it, alright, we're going to create the JFrame just as we did create the main, and we're going to give it this little parameter right here. Like if we wanted to, we could have right here string title. Right here we can have my first GUI, and we can set the title to be title, and either way it works the same because what we're doing is not finding and replacing, but we're just passing that string around from here to JFrame. It just sets the title. So if you're wondering more about this, then just leave a comment. I'll try and go more in-depth in the comments. But let's see. Type control space, set size. Control space just brings up like some things that you could possibly do in proper syntax at the time, if you didn't know that. But that's a really nice thing about Eclipse, along with Control Shift F. I use that all the time. It just formats your code into a way that appeals more to the eye. You can go in and customize that somewhere in the options. I'm not sure, but I don't really need to go in depth to that. So we'll just set the size of our window to be 500 by 400. So now, when our window appears, it's going to be 500 pixels wide by 400 pixels tall. So now we're going to, this is just something special, set default close operation, exit on close. What this basically says is, when you click that little red X in the corner, whether you're on Mac, Linux, Windows, it's going to just shut the whole thing down. The whole program's going to stop running, and the window is going to go away. It's just, normally what it's set to is that the window hides, it goes away, but the program doesn't stop. So we got to do that ourselves. And if you know a little bit about calling other methods, you know that even though we're calling these methods, it's not in this file. That's because we're extending JFrame. We're taking everything from it. It's like the blueprints of a house. You just take the blueprints and you extend off of them. You still have everything that was there to begin with. So we're just calling those methods in JFrame. So now we want to, this is just something I prefer, set location relative to null. So this, rather than the window appearing in the very top left corner of the screen at exactly 0, 0, it's going to set it to be the exact middle of the screen, which I personally think looks a lot nicer. So now we're going to just come down here. I like to leave a little space in here. Set visible true. Now if we run this, you can see we got this window right here. It's got the title, it's the current size that we programmed it, though you can change the size. You can exit out of it and the program stops running. I guess that's it for now, unless yeah, I'll just go over. You saw how I resized the window. I kind of just dragged it a bit and it changed size. If you don't want your user doing that for some reason, you can just type set resizable false. And when I run it again, see I can't click that right there. Can't change size. Still drag it around. Can't stop the user from doing that. But I prefer to have it resizable unless I'm doing game design, which we will get into a lot later. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to know when the next few of these come out. The NerdyCoder out.